Hello everyone. Hello guys, how are you guys on today? Guess what time it is? It is story time with Miss Doris. I am so excited on today. Today is Wednesday, and on Wednesdays are our Christian days. I have an awesome book for us for our story on today. Today's story we're going to be reading is Moses in the Basket. Moses in the Basket is our story we're reading for today. And our Muppet guest friend is going to be Mr. Officer. Mr. Officer is our guest Muppet on today. Say hello to our guest. I'm so excited. And today's color is the same as yesterday. So Miss Doris is wearing blue and gray, blue, gray, and white, blue necklace, different earrings, and a bow. And our color Uno card for today is going to be the color blue with the number 7. The color blue with the number 7. This is the number 7. 1, 2, 3 sevens. Well, guys, guess what? I'm so excited. I'm going to go ahead on and get started. I would like to greet everyone all over the world. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some, good night. Someone is going to bed somewhere in the world, but guess what? You are just in time for story time with Ms. Doris. I'm so excited you guys are tuning in. And guys, guess what? Don't forget, if you're on the live, or even if you're viewing the video after the live, make sure that you are sharing story time with your family and friends. I'm so excited. Don't forget to share story time. I'd like to give a few shout outs before we get started. I would like to give a shout out to all of you out there in Storytime land. Hello and welcome to Storytime with Miss Doris. Make sure you tune it in Monday through Fridays at 12 noon. Monday through Friday at 12 noon. I'd like to give a shout out to Crooks Inspire Digital. Hello, Donna Joy. Faye Carter, how are you on today? Promised Land Family, Misha, Sister Lou, Romaine Seeley, hello. I hope you're having an awesome day on today. Lovely Jay. Hello, Lovely Jay. I hope you're having an awesome day on today. You and your little princess. Jessica Combs, Sakari, Jennifer K. Cherie Feemster. Hello, Miss Cherie. I hope you're having an awesome day on today. Hello, Miss Eileen Smith. Hello, Miss Eileen. I hope you guys are having awesome weather out there in your state on today. Amy Gonzalez, Tarina Wallace, hello guys. I hope you're having an awesome day on today. I would like to give a special shout out to a new addition that's added to our family. Hello, Amelia. Hello, Amelia. Amelia is now our youngest addition to Storytime with Miss Doris. Amelia is my new grandson, and I think he's about 7 to 8 weeks. I think he's going on 2 months. Hello, Amelia. Nana misses you. I can't wait to meet you, Amelia. And guess what? My great nephew is having a birthday today. I would like to give a shout out to him. Hello, Poopas. Hello, Sir Mario. Happy first birthday on today. I can't wait to celebrate your birthday with you on this weekend. Happy birthday to all of you guys that are celebrating a birthday on today or this month. I'm so excited. So many announcements, huh? Well, guess what? Let's get ready for that Storytime song. I know you guys love that song. But remember, when we're doing that Storytime song, make sure you guys are practicing safety first, because I know that song really gets you excited and you really get moving. So make sure you're practicing safety first at all times. There it goes. I love that song. Storytime. It's storytime. Storytime with Miss. It's storytime. Storytime with Miss. She'll read to you, sing to you, tell you all just what to do. Sing to you, tell you all just what to do. Story time, story time with Miss. It's story time. Story time with Miss. It's story time. Story time with Miss. Hey, hello. Hello, Shakana. Hello, Royce. Hello, Sophia. She'll read to you, sing to you, tell you all just what to do. You guys were awesome. I heard you singing so loud on today. What are you guys having for lunch on today? Whatever it is, I bet it's something really delicious. Excuse me, I had to get a sip of water. So guess what? Go ahead on, moms and dads and nanas and papas. Go ahead on and have a seat while Miss Doris read you a story on today with the children. Today's story we're going to be reading is Moses in the Basket. Moses in the Basket is our story on today. There's baby Moses down there in the basket. Let's get started with our story. Go ahead on and have a seat while I read you an awesome story on today. Moses in the Basket, illustrated by Fran Thatcher. Moses in the Basket, illustrated by Fran Thatcher. When Joseph died, his family stayed in Egypt. His children had large families of their own, and before long there were thousands of Israelites living in Egypt. The Egyptians, forgetting how Joseph had saved them from starving, began to complain. There are too many of these Israelites, they grumbled. They will soon take over Egypt if we're not careful. Then a new Pharaoh came to the throne. If I put the Israelites to work, he said, then they will be too weak and tired to cause any trouble. So cruel slave drivers forced the Israelites to make bricks and drag heavy blocks of stones to build cities and temples for the pharaohs. But there still seemed to be too many Israelites in Egypt. The Pharaoh decided to pass a cruel law. All Israelite boys must be killed as soon as they are born, he announced. Soon after this, an Israelite woman called Jochebed had a baby son. I don't want them to kill my baby, she cried to her husband. We must save him. We cannot hide a baby. Her husband protested. He will cry and all the soldiers will find him. Story time. There's the baby right here. Blue and red. Sing to you, tell you all just what to do. But Jochebed had a plan. She made a cradle. She smeared it outside with tar to make it waterproof. Then she put her sleeping baby into the cradle and went down to the river Nile. She found a hiding place among the burl bushes, which grew by the riverbank, and left the cradle there, floating gently in the water. And there she goes, putting the baby in the river Nile. It's story time. Story time with Miss. Story time. She's really sad. She has to give up her baby. Story time with Miss. It's story time. God will keep my baby son safe, she said to her daughter Miriam, who had come with her. Stay here and watch what happens. While Jochebed went home, Miriam too hid amongst the bulrushes and watched. Soon she heard the sound of laughter and chattering voices. One of the Pharaoh's daughters was walking along the riverbank with her servants, and suddenly the Pharaoh's daughter noticed the cradle. Look, she cried. There is a cradle in the bulrushes, and there is a tiny, tiny baby inside. Here they go. They found the baby. It's story time. One of the servants waded in the water and picked up the cradle. The baby, frightened by the sudden movement, began to cry. Poor little boy, said Pharaoh's daughter, as she lifted the crying baby gently out of the cradle. He must be an Israelite. I would like to keep him. I wish I knew someone who could cook, who could look after him. She spoke so kindly that Miriam felt brave enough to come out of hiding place and speak to the princess. I know someone who could look after him, Miriam said. I'll go and fetch her. Story time. Story time. Miriam ran home and fetched her mother. They hurried back to the river. My name is Jochebed, said Miriam's mother. My daughter tells me you have found a baby hidden in the bulrushes. I would be happy to look after him. Thank you, said the princess, not realizing she was speaking to the baby's real mother. I would like you to do that. Then, when he is old enough, I want you to bring him to the palace, where he will be brought up as my son. I will call him Moses. There it goes. She had a chance to spend with her son after all. Of course, Jochebed was overjoyed. Her clever plan had worked even better than she had hoped. No one would dare to kill her baby now that he was the son of one of the daughters of Pharaoh. Jochebed took Moses home and looked after him. The boy grew up strong and happy. When he was old enough to understand, Jochebed told how God had saved him from death. She told him too that one day God will save the Israelites from their terrible, terrible slavery. Story time with Miss. There he goes, growing up to be a big little boy. Finally, the day came for Moses to go to Pharaoh's palace. The princess was pleased with her fine young son and thanked Jochebed for looking after him so well, dressed him in the richest clothes. She ordered, I want him to be brought up like an Egyptian prince. He must have the best of everything. And there he goes. Sing to you, show you just what to do. Sing to you, show you how just... Moses was given a splendid chariot, treated like a prince. Tutors came to the palace to teach him to read and write. But Moses never forgot he was an Israelite. He never worshipped the strange animals, headed gods of the Egyptians, and every time he went out of the palace, and saw the Israelite slave toiling in the blazing sun, he felt very, 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 very sad. One day I will help my people, he thought. Story time with Miss Doris is story time. As Moses got older, he became more and more angry with the way his people were treated. One day when he was driving his chariot through the countryside, he saw an Egyptian beat an Israelite to death. Moses was so furious, he jumped down and killed the Egyptian. When he calmed down, Moses felt very ashamed of the terrible thing he had done. He looked around, and as no one seemed to have seen the murder, he buried the body in the sand. Tell you just what to do. The very next day, Moses went out again and was horrified to see the Israelites fighting each other. "Stop!" he cried. "Stop! You should not fight. You are both Israelites. Why do you think you are to judge what we are doing?" Asked one of the Israelites rudely. "Hello, Shekinah. Hello, Shequavia. Are you going to kill us like you killed the Egyptians yesterday?" Moses was terrified. Someone had seen what he had done. He knew that soon the story of his dreadful deed would reach the ears of the Pharaoh. Hello, Shekinah. Hello, Shequavia. Today's story we're reading is Moses in the basket. Moses in the basket. And our Muppet guest friend today is Mr. Officer. Mr. Officer is our Muppet guest friend on today. And our color today is the color blue, along with the number 7. Number 7 and the color blue. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying your goldfishies. And it did. When the Pharaoh heard what had happened, he wanted Moses to be put to death. Moses fled so he would not die. Moses soon became friends with a shepherd named Jethro. Jethro allowed Moses to live with his family. As a payment, Moses helped to look after their flocks. In spite of his crime, he had been chosen by God to lead the Israelites out of Egypt to the promised land. The end. This was an awesome, awesome, awesome story. So Moses' mom had a chance to be with him after all, even though they had decided they didn't really want to give him away, but they had to because of the Israelites. So guess what? This was an awesome story we read in today. Hello, Sophia. Well, I guess you can tune into you can just catch the replay if you didn't get the beginning of the story on today. Today's story we read was Moses in the basket. Moses in the basket. And our guest friend on today was Mr. Officer. Mr. Officer is our guest today, along with the number 7. You guys were awesome on today. Thank you so much for tuning in to Storytime with Miss Doris. And remember, if you're not feeling well, always, always let mom and dad or someone knows that you are not feeling well. And guess what? They will take really, really, really good care of you. And when you're out in public or out and about or playing with your friends or with your favorite toy, make sure that you are practicing safety first. Make sure you are washing and sanitizing your hands. Whoa, Sophia, you want to be an officer? Whoa, my goodness. Sophia, are you going to write lots and lots and lots of tickets to people when you get older? There goes Mr. Officer. Hello, Mr. Officer. Sophia wants to be an officer just like you. Well, he says awesome. Go for that as you get older. Make sure you pursue that opportunity. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with Storytime with Miss Doris. You guys were awesome. Whoa, yes, get the bag, guys. Yes, give those back. Those that are speeding in school zones. Sophia, when you get older, guess what? You guys, our children, are the children of tomorrow. So guess what? We have to train them now while they're young. And that's a good field to go into, to be an officer, a nurse, or a court reporter. Wow, that's really awesome. I enjoyed reading you a story on today. Well, as I always say, I hope you guys are smiling on today. If you are not smiling on today, I hope once you see Miss Doris's and Mr. Officer's smile that you are smiling on today. Have an awesome day, and remember, don't forget to smile. I love all of you. Take care and see you on tomorrow.